Hi, it's Rosie from Exhale Yoga, and I hope you've enjoyed watching those two videos in regards about removing pain points from your neck and also from your shoulders. I'm going to continue on with the theme. So this time we're going to focus on working on your back. And you two are going to have to move from my mat. So they just want to say hi and then they're going to move on. So the back. Let me just share a couple of things about your back. The ones that I'm going to do today is really focusing on from the thoracic part of the spine, so right at the top of the thoracic, actually from the cervical part of the spine, right from the brainstem right down to your lower back. So cervical, then from thoracic right down to pretty much your waistline area, and then the lumbar region, which is really the lower back. So the three areas that we're working on is just very gentle, simple, and it's the postures that what I'm going to be doing today is actually going to help you just release tightness, tension in those three areas. It's also a great way to warm up. It could be a great way if you've got tightness and tension coming home from work and you just want to remove that tightness, tension, great thing to do. Or it may be that you've woken up in the morning and you just want to get a little bit more energy flowing through them, getting more circulation through the spine. Really, again, great things that you can do. So what we're focusing on is using the flexibility from one direction. So it's from, as I was saying beforehand, from the brainstem right to the lower back. So it's one-dimensional. When we start, sorry about that. When we start to look at doing twists and so forth, that's when you're starting to rotate through the spine. So my preference is working on the one dimension from the brainstem right through to your lower back. First of all, doing that first and then get some warmth and getting the circulation through. Then afterwards, then you can do, once the body is warm, then it's doing some rotations. So what we're going to be doing is really focusing on just from brainstem right down to lower back. And you just want to play, don't you? Okay, so you know this one really well. It's the cat and cow. And what I'm going to do, let's just crack up these two. Thanks, Rusty, for jumping in there. So what we're going to do is really focus on, it's the natural curve. What we're focused on is just getting the natural curve through the spine. And if we break it down really, really slowly as well, you're using your core muscles to actually help and support you. You're helping using by shoulder work as well as through the knees and hips to give you that support and that alignment. And that's what's really, really important. So let's start the cat and cow. Can I work through with you and just give you an idea as to really importance about where you place your hands and where you place your knees and hips and feet. So we've got one perfect alignment. So hands need to be right underneath your shoulders and spread the fingers wide. So what I mean is spreading the fingers wide so you've got those gaps in between the fingers. Knees right under the hips and actually look between the legs. And if you can see your feet, make that adjustment, all right? And then we're going to place that core muscles on. So really pushing those tummy muscles on. So that's when I say activate the core. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, we're just going to bring the chin in towards our chest. And we just hold here. Now this is going to give you an idea how much tightness and tension you hold through your neck and also through the shoulders. Now if we push the palms into the floor and pull the shoulders away, what it's going to give us is opportunity to release some tightness that we might have through the shoulders. And it also helps you to relax the necks even at a stronger level as well. All right. Then from there, take a deep breath in. We come into the cat position. So you push firm into the palms, down into the floor, and you lift up through the shoulders. And I've still got my chin in towards my chest, and I'm letting my neck relax. My core muscles on, and I've tilted my pelvis forward. Breathing in. Then on the breath out, come to your all-four position. Now this time, the neck is in alignment with the spine. Make sure the shoulders are in alignment and your hips are in alignment. Sometimes when we come to all fours, sometimes we might move our body back. We don't even realize that we're doing it. That's the subconscious mind, doesn't wanting us to stretch. It wants to just continue to help and support us. All right? So let's go in again. There's the cat. Breathe in. And I'm
like to breathe in when we breathe into the cat. There's other ways, other yoga teachers do this a little bit differently. So I like to breathe in because I'm really stretching all through the rhomboids. I'm opening up through all of the back, through the thoracic part of the spine. I'm tilting my pelvis forward. So we're getting this lovely stretch from the neck right through to the lumbar region. All right, so this is your awakening the whole of the spine. Breathe in. On our breath out, we come back to our all-four position. We let the tummy muscles soften. Now, as soon as you do that, it's going to lift the tailbone. It's a natural curve that we get through the spine. Fabulous, because this releases tightness and tension, and your hands, your knees are holding you in that support. Then we lift our head up, breathe in. So think if you've got a tennis ball from the lower back, and you're rolling it up, right up through to the crown of the head, eyes up towards the ceiling. So it's giving you a nice stretch all through the front of your chest, right up through the front of your neck. Breathe in, back into your cat position, breathing in. Breathing out, back into the all-four position. Let the tummy muscles soften, lift the tailbone and work through each vertebrae, eyes up towards the ceiling. Great. Then let's come down onto your elbows and we just let our head soften and relax. Nice way to release tightness and tension. Now you can continue on going through the cat and cow a number of times. I like to do that first thing. It's one of the things that I do first thing in the morning as part of my practice. Cat and cow, warm the spine up. You're also getting all of the energy through the nervous system as well. Awakening the nervous system, awakening the spine. That's a beautiful thing to do. All right, so the spine, you've done that, your spine is nice and warm, and you've let your shoulders soften and relax as well. And here comes someone. You're just checking it out, making sure we're all doing good. Thank you very much. So next, this is another spine workout, and I'm going to use a block for this. With the block, it's going to help us to keep our knees and hips in the alignment for us, but also is going to help us to build up strength, not just for the lower back, but also through the quadricep muscles. And are you going to help me? Because I'm going to have to ask you to move. All right. So what we're going to do is we come back down onto our all-four position. Not our all-four position, on the floor. We come onto the floor. Now, Rusty, you're going to have to move, sweet. How about go and find where Snowbell is? Go on, off you go. Oh, well, you're going to lie there. All right, good. We'll play dead together. Is that what we're doing? Oh, God, you're funny. All right, his tail is wagging 100 miles an hour here. Anyway, so, and I don't know if you're going to see this, but you're a funny dog. So what we're going to do, in this position, we have our feet right in alignment with our hips. So our right hip, and you should be able to see your right heel and right little toe. Now your feet are as close as you can towards your body. And if we just move Rusty out there a bit, you must be able to just see. So now our next posture, this here is called the bridge pose, but I'm going to use the block as well. So let's now, Rusty, I'm just going to get you to move back a little bit. All right? So we can show where we place our feet. So if you can see here, my right hip and my feet are really, really close towards my body. And I've got my right heel right on the side. And of course, unfortunately, you can't see it because Rusty's in the way. So, my sweet, come over here. Come and sit up here. No, no, I don't need my face washed. No, you come up there. There you go. Good boy. Do you have to? Oh, you sit there. Oh, good. Very good. Okay. So now you can see my foot. So we have my right heel sitting right in alignment with my right hip. And what we're going to do is we allow our head to relax down towards the floor, letting our neck relax, letting the spine. So then I'm looking down my left hip, I can see my left heel and left little toe. So the feet need to be really close to the body, all right? Here's the block. We place it in between the legs. And we're going to keep the knees inwards to make sure that we are keeping the pressure on, and this helps us to really work through the quadricep muscles. It's a fantastic stretch. All right. So make sure that you breathe well. So we take a deep breath in, we tilt the pelvis forward and we lift up one vertebra at a time. So you're not lifting up that far. And you can only go as far as you can. And like, it's just, have no judgment. Do what you can. It's a great stretch. Breathe in, on your breath out, slowly roll down. Now when you roll down, start from the top of your thoracic part of the spine and coming down to the base of your spine, so the lumbar region. Okay, Rusty, yes, I know you just love checking in on me to make sure that I'm doing it well. I'm glad that I have an inspector to be able to do this. Take a deep breath in, lifting up one vertebra at a time, breathing in, breathing out as we come back down again. Allow the body to soften and relax. And again, breathe in, lifting up, and breathing out. Allow the body to soften and relax down towards the floor. Here we go again. Take a deep breath in, lifting up one vertebra at a time, lifting up as high as you can. Breathing out. Now, as you continue on doing this, you're building up strength, not only through the legs, but also through the spine and also core. Take a deep breath in, tilt the pelvis forward, lifting up one vertebra at a time, lifting up as high as you can. Hold, then breathe out. Slowly roll down again. Great. And again, breathe in, lifting up. Breathing out. Slowly roll down one vertebra at a time and relax. Great stuff. All right. Here he's back again, checking in on me, making sure I've got my technique. Thank you so much. All right. Now, the next thing we're going to do is I just want to show you. How dear sweet. You look that way. That's it. Good. Good stuff. Just another thing that I'd love to show you is, good. You sit there, Rusty. Beautiful. Good idea. The block also can be so fantastic to just give you a nice way to relax through the spine. So I'm going to place it so that you can be at a low level, medium level, or even at a high level. What I'm going to do is just show you at the lowest level. Just place the block just underneath where your hips are. So just getting the support through the hips. Now tilt your pelvis forward, and then we're just keeping the neck in alignment with the spine, knees are inwards, and you can just hold in that position. Nice way to relax through the spine. It's so good. It's such a fabulous posture. It relaxes all the lower back muscles, softening. It's also relaxing through the top part of the spine. And because you've got your neck in alignment with the spine, you've got a beautiful alignment. You've got your shoulders in alignment. Your hips are sitting on the block. So there's this beautiful alignment. So you can just stay in that position. I like to tilt my pelvis forward so I activate the core muscles as well. And I'm feeling that lovely support. It's great. So that is it at the lowest level, all right? If you're wanting to, you can come up to the next level and holding in that same position so that your hips are well supported. It's good. Try it out. It's so wonderful. And then in time, and I would say doing this when you come home, sometimes we get so tired, we've got tiredness through the lower back, and it drains our energy, having pain in the body. So this will help you to release that tightness. Same thing first thing in the morning. Just nice to be able to relax. All right, that's through using the block, building up strength. And the last one I just want to show you is just bring the knees into your chest and just rotate, going clockwise and then anti-clockwise. Nice way just to re-energize the lower back through the hips, keeping the knees together. Wonderful. Okay. So let me come up to a sitting position, and I'm going to wish you a wonderful day, and look out for the next email that I'm going to send through too, because we're going to be focusing on hips. Hips can be also a really challenging, difficult muscle to actually stretch. So look out for that one as well. And have a great day, and look forward to seeing you at Exhale. Namaste. Peace be with you.